Struggling to customize your PC's display settings or manage internet options like a pro? What if you could master the Windows control panel and take full control of your system's settings in just minutes? In this video, I'll show you how to navigate the control panel like an IT expert, from configuring internet options and display settings to managing user accounts. Whether you're preparing for an IT certification or just want to optimize your PC, these tips will save you time and make you a Windows power user. Ready to unlock the secrets of the control panel? Let's dive in. In this new course, we're going to take a detailed look at the different tools present in the control panel. Let's start with the launch of the control panel. You can use the Run window as usual and type the command Control or Control Panel, just like you can also use the quick search menu by simply typing Panel. If you want to make the control panel always visible and accessible quickly, you can right-click on it and click on Pin to Taskbar. It will be added directly to your Windows taskbar. Once this app is opened, as you can see, the items are grouped by category. You can switch to a large or small icon display. For example, this is the result if you toggle to small icons. Internet options. We will start by talking about the Internet Options tool. It is a tool that is mainly used by the Internet Explorer browser. Launch of Internet Options. To access it, it's either through the control panel or by simply typing Internet Option in the search bar. You will then have this type of window that will be displayed. We will therefore detail all the tabs on the top banner and which allow you to manage the browser experience of your machine. The General tab will give you the possibility to customize several options related to what will be displayed in your browser. For example, you can define one or more home pages, change browser startup settings, delete and configure browsing history, or even change the appearance of tabs. The Security tab allows you to control how the browser will react with websites. There are 4 zones: Internet, Intranet Local, Trusted Sites, and Restricted Sites. With these zones, you can change their security levels based on their locations. For example, you can add trusted sites and customize the security level to medium to high. You can also add sensitive sites and put the highest level of security on them. That is to say, raise the bar to the top. For the Privacy tab, this allows you to control the private information that is shared by the browser to the various web servers. For example, this is where you can control cookies and geolocation. So cookies in computer science are not cakes, but rather a small file that is deposited on your PC by the web server of the site you are visiting. The main purpose of the cookie is to make browsing easier by keeping your own preferences. For example, it is thanks to it that you can stay connected to a session after closing your browser, and they are also the ones who are responsible for the targeting of advertising. That is to say, if you search for the word shoe on your browser, then you will be entitled to advertising targeting the theme of shoes. Now let's move on to the Content tab, which allows you to display the digital certificates, which are used for encryption and identification of web servers. It is here, too, that you can find the settings for autocomplete, allowing us to offer a better user experience. The next tab is Connections. If you're connecting to the internet via a VPN or proxy, then you'll probably need to make some changes in this tab. Let's move on to the penultimate tab, which is the Programs tab. This is what allows you to manage how the browser opens links, but also to manage which add-ons to install on your PC. And the last tab, which is the Advanced tab, allows detailed control of various navigation parameters, very specific. It's here where you can reset Internet Explorer settings, that is to say, to restore the default settings. This is widely used in your troubleshooting sessions if the user is having problems with their browser. Let's move on to another tool, which is the Display settings. To access it, you need to type the word Settings into the Windows search bar. and to launch the Settings tool. Then, you will have to click on System to get to the customization of the display settings. This is where you can change the brightness of your screen and customize the night lighting settings. You can also change anything related to the screen resolution, for example, the size of the text, resolution, but also the orientation of the display. That is to say, landscape or portrait. As far as resolution is concerned, it is nothing but the clarity of the text and images displayed on the screen. That is, the higher the resolution, the sharper and smaller the elements appear. For example, here is a display with a resolution of 1366 x 663, and here is an example of a display with a resolution of 800 x 600. As you can see, the lower the resolution, the larger the elements appear. This means that fewer elements are displayed on the screen. Wireless display. Still in the display menu, just below, you have the option of using another screen, using a simple Wi-Fi connection by clicking on Connect to a wireless display, refresh frequency, and for more detailed customization of certain settings, you can go to Advanced Settings. This is where you can change the refresh rate of your screen. The refresh rate indicates the number of frames your screen displays per second, and this number is expressed in hertz. For example, if you choose 60 hertz, it means that your screen image is refreshed 60 times per second. User accounts. Now, let's move on to user accounts, which allow you to manage everything related to user accounts, whether they are local or on Microsoft's cloud. To launch this tool, simply go to the control panel and click on User Accounts. You will then be able to modify your account name, its type, their password, and even his image.